Hi everyone, this is Tara Belansky with the BFCT Timbers. Thanks for viewing our Build It Forward Field Project Investors Launch. The club and well-being, we're in tryouts right now, and like I said, there's high school tryouts going on right now. I happen to pull the numbers from the last 3 years for BFCT Timbers for all of our programs, and I consider all of our programs our recreational, our junior academy, future timbers, all the way up through our academy, and right now we have a 21% growth rate in the last 3 years. Right now, our academy numbers are exactly spot on for what we projected, and then we'll have people moving in and coming, can I try out? We missed tryouts, those numbers. And our high school numbers are exceeding our projections by about 30 kids. We've got a lot of kids coming to play soccer right now, to the point that I'm like, yes.
What is your plan for using this land in the winter to bring in the revenue?
Yeah, great question. We will be able to clear snow. So right now, the only, like somebody brought up, the only turf field is up at Summit High School with lights, right? And we are not allowed to clear the snow off of it. There's nothing that we can do when snow hits the ground. So pretty much all of our soccer comes to a screeching halt unless we can get little gym space indoors. So we can clear the snow off of our fields. And most days, as we know, in Bend, Oregon, it's reasonably sunny. You can get outside. If it was 9 degrees, I'm not going to say, hey kids, go out and play soccer. So I estimate about 11 months out of the year that we will be able to get out on these fields and use them.
Primarily that would be leasing fields?
Nope, they come in as like third in line user. So we have ourselves as our first user. Like these guys, we put about $40,000 right now into rentals of fields that we will now be able to bring back to BFCT Timbers. But we've met with everyone from the lacrosse, the ultimate frisbee, rugby, and literally I feel like they're like, well, where do I sign up for the hours?
Private clubs, just like Timbers is.
Yeah, so they'll just rent through us. Yep. School district is interested in these fields. So Park and Rec would be almost like a third user after the fact. If we're not using any of that time, they can come in and use it. So they're not.
Are they interested?
They're mostly excited to get us off of their fields. I mean, we are their biggest user, and so we are causing a log jam on their fields, so they really are hopeful to see us move off of their fields in a good way. You know, they just are like, we need more space for sure.
And what's the lease?
From this,
yes.
like investors?
No, sorry, from the field.
Oh,
field rental.
Yes. Nothing goes to Park and Rec.
Even if they have a team, they need to field.
They would pay a lease cost. If they use the field, they would pay a lease cost like anyone else to the field. So they'd rent the field from us at whatever rate we set.
Yeah, nothing goes to them.
They really want you gone.
Well, it's our blood, sweat, and tears that are building these fields. I mean, I think they look at it as like, they get to say, we built fields because they do own the land, so they get to chalk that up, but then who's doing all the effort is BFCT Timber. So let's look at it as a win-win situation.
So land is price, I mean, that is prime land.
Yeah.
They're not making any more.
Right. There's no place else for us to go and get land that accessible. And like Sean said, you've also, for tournament purposes, you've got 8 more fields around there between the schools and the Pine Nursery that we can use for tournaments. It just becomes this massive hub for any, if you want to host a lacrosse tournament, soccer tournament, whatever. So that space, I'll say, is worth the blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah, and just as a reminder, it was gifted by the county.
We don't even know what we're missing right now. That's what I would say, because we haven't had this opportunity. We see other folks, but the little details that you guys brought up of like having your club together, a coach that could coach 2 groups, or whatever happens out of practice, you can accommodate those things. Right now, we can't accommodate any of those things because we're just in these little islands all by ourselves, trying to be as one, but we're not. We're not able to I think, put our best foot forward for our kids, for our coaches, and definitely not for our families. So I just know what it's going to do for us. I know for me as a soccer coach, I can't wait to be able to go out and have a real training with goals, with lines, and be able to give the kids the best opportunity possible. Not to mention all the other programming and all that's going to happen here.